Welcome to our Essential Oils Made Easy class. Today we're going to have a quick look at essential oils, what they are, a little bit about them, and how we can use them in our everyday life. So let's get started. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jackie Wills, and I'm the wife, mother of three. I'm a wife, mother of three wonderful adult children, a son in law, and two beautiful daughter in laws, and one gorgeous granddaughter. My husband and I run two arboricultural companies in the arboricultural and landscaping fields. But my passion is helping and teaching people how to use essential oils and natural products to look after themselves and their families. I started seriously looking at health options when our daughter Talisha was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma back in 2016. And we were looking at healthy ways to support her body through that process. So I pretty much threw out everything I had under the kitchen sink, and since that time have become a label reader. So today, Talisha is a bit over 8 years clear from chemo. She is an amazing mother to her little Banksy bear. And for me, after learning everything I did during that time, I thought it was as important as possible for me to help as many people as I know be aware of what they're using and what they're putting on their bodies, especially in this day and age when we're surrounded by so many chemicals. Everything we can do to reduce that as much as possible is really important. So it's all about being aware and researching things yourself as well. So when I started looking into essential oils, I did my research and I learned so much that oils aren't just oils. So these days you don't have to go far to find something labelled an essential oil. Most shops stock them, pretty much most of them will say 100% pure, but there's actually no governing body that regulates essential oils. So that means companies can pretty much say whatever they want on their labels. And according to the ACCC, there are concerns that claims that are made with 100% pure oils can be misleading, because some of them actually only contain between zero point 0.2 and zero point 0.6 of the actual herb or oil. The rest is filler. For example, tea tree oil sold in 15 mils or less with a restricted flow insert apparently is exempt from all strict labelling rules, so they can say pretty much whatever they like. So that's why I love doTERRA, because before the oils even reach doTERRA, they are tested by third-party scientists. Then doTERRA runs 11 different tests of their own, as well as the third-party testing. And best of all, you can look up the GCMS report for your exact bottle, which will show you the full chemical makeup of the oil you're using. So you know what you're getting in your bottle is the most pure and most potent essential oil available. And the other thing that really stood out to me is that doTERRA source the oils from where they're natively found, where they natively originate, which means the chemical makeup of the oil is a lot more potent and energetic than oils that are farmed just from wherever. And 75% of these oils are in third world or underdeveloped countries. So what doTERRA do is go in and find where they're wanting to get the product from. Then they help the communities put in schools, help them with co-ops, put in water, help with medical facilities. And so that helps the community grow and cultivate and harvest the product for doTERRA, and doTERRA pay them in a timely manner. So even just buying these oils are actually helping people in third world countries. This map is a representation of some of the oils and where they get them from, not all of them, but it just shows you they are sourced worldwide. But what doTERRA really sets doTERRA apart for me, more than just their quality, is their heart. Through their co-impact sourcing, they are, like I said, supporting farmers and communities all over the world. They're ensuring fair pay and sustainable practices. And then they also give back in things like Days for Girls, which empower women with health and educational hygiene education, Operation Underground Railroad, which help children that have been trafficked, The Healing Hands Foundation, which helps building schools, clinics, and clean water projects. So for me, it's not just using the most pure tested oils on the market. I'm also supporting a company that is making a real difference globally. The Co-Impact Sourcing mission is to source the best and help the most, and that is really what they do. So we'll really quickly look at what is an essential oil, okay? So an essential oil is an aromatic compound. It's derived from many parts of plants, leaves, flowers, and bark, and root from trees. So it's nature's defense mechanism for the plants. It protects them from pests, disease, sunburn, and helps form part of the plant's immune system. Essential oils have been used through history for their many health benefits, and they are super highly concentrated. So that top picture you can see is a magnified microscopic view of a peppermint leaf. So, and when these components are all taken, the equivalent in 1 drop of peppermint oil is about the same amount in dried herb of 28 cups of peppermint tea. So it just shows how potent they are. And these oils allow us to take a holistic approach by addressing root causes of issues, not just symptoms. Okay, and these oils are safe because they are 100% pure and natural. Like I mentioned before, there are no side effects. You can't get addicted to them like you can with medications. Though I do say, once you start using essential oils, you are going to want more of them. So it's not really an addiction, but it's something that you're going to definitely want, and they are definitely safe for the whole family to use. So they are safe because these oils can permeate the cell membranes in our bodies. Remember, when you've been to the doctors with a virus and they go home, have a rest because the antibiotics are unable to get inside the cell where a virus is present, essential oils are able to get through the cell membrane, and they can help assist our immune system in fighting infections. So they are pretty amazing. But I just want to make a disclaimer, because I'm not going to say in any way that we still shouldn't go to the doctors. Today, what I'm showing you is ways of using natural products to help support and protect your bodies. It's just another tool that you can add to your toolkit, something you can be proactive about, because if something you can address a small issue before it gets any bigger, well, that can sometimes make a big difference. So you won't hear me saying doTERRA cures diseases, but by using a good lifestyle choices and using natural products, giving your body the best chance. Our immune systems are pretty amazing, and our bodies do have the ability to heal themselves. So in saying this, these oils we're going to have a look through today, they're designed to address 80% of healthcare needs at home, whereas 20% will still be needed to go to a doctor, as opposed to the other way around. Now, people often say essential oils are too expensive. Now, a 15 ml bottle of essential oils has 250 ml drops in it. So you're only using a very small amount due to the purity and concentration of them. So realistically, it doesn't actually cost that much. Okay. So we have 3 main ways that we use essential oils. We use them aromatically, as a food additive or internally, and we can also use them topically, and we'll quickly run through these. So aromatically is when we breathe them in, when we're diffusing them either through a diffuser, or we can put it into our hands, cup your hands and breathe them in as well. So this can help support our respiratory system. It can help create a calm, welcoming environment. It can help freshen the air. You can add a couple of drops to the bottom of your shower, and the steam will also really help give you a lovely wake up of a morning, which is just beautiful. You can also use them topically, but remember, I would only use doTERRA oils if I was using them topically, because otherwise I could not be confident that it would be safe. Always read the labels, because some of our oils are hot, and as we go through them, I'll show you some of those. And they are really potent. So only start with 1 or 2 drops. And if you're using with a child, always dilute them with a carrier oil. Now, one thing to remember with topical application, if you happen to get an oil, say like peppermint, on your hands and you go and rub your eyes, it's going to sting because of the menthol in the oil. Now, whatever you do, don't go and get water to flush it out. That will make it 10 times worse because water and oil do not mix. Get some fractionated coconut oil, some olive oil even, and put a little bit in your eye, and the oil will grab onto the other oils, and then you'll be able to wipe it away with a tissue. So just that's a word of warning. Don't go mixing water and oils because they just don't work. Or if you put in hot oil on your skin and it feels really hot, just get some moisturizer or some more carrier oil and add that to your skin, and that will help diffuse the area and make it a bit easier. The other thing is, don't drop oils directly into the ear canal. Put them up the nose. Just rub them around the outside of orifices. They're not to be put straight in. So topically, it's great for using for a relaxing massage. You can add them to Epsom salts for a soothing bath. And if you're into making your own DIY hand soaps and body washes, that's a great way to use these sort of oils. Now, you'll hear me mention fractionated coconut oil, or FCO, a little bit. Now, this is a fantastic carrier oil. You can use the one that doTERRA sell, which is a fractionated coconut oil, or you can even just buy an MCT oil from the grocery shop. Now, the reason it's good, it's because it's the coconut oil that has had the hard part taken out, so it's always going to stay in liquid form. And when you use FCO, it actually helps the essential oil stay and work on the skin longer, because essential oils are aromatic, so they'll float off into the air. But when you use them with fractionated coconut oil or another carrier oil, it encapsulates the essential oil molecule, holds it onto the skin, and it helps it work for longer. So they can also be used internally. Remember, once again, only use doTERRA oils if you're going to be using them internally or in any food preparation. You can add them to your water. Lemon and grapefruit or peppermint, as I like, is great in water. You need to read the labels. Start with 1 drop at a time because they can be quite strong. And always use glass or a steel bottle. I prefer glass. I do have a stainless steel bottle as well. But if you use plastic, oils like lemon, which I'll go through in a minute, can start trying to clean the bottle. So you really don't want to be drinking chemicals, so stay with glass or stainless steel bottles. You can also add them into little veggie capsules for added internal support, which we'll have a look at a bit later as well. So that takes a little bit to get through, but I think it's important to understand where they come from and that they are safe to use. So what I'm going to do now is go through the top 10 oils that are in our starter kits that will give you an overview of what to expect and what you can use with them. Now, don't expect to take away everything and remember it all, because you don't need to. That's why we're here to help you, and you'll get extra resources to help with that as well. Now, I always start with peppermint because it's my most used oil. I love peppermint. It's brilliant for energy, for focus. It's fresh and it's cooling. It opens up the airways. It can help soothe digestive discomfort. I really like it diffusing it with wild orange or rosemary when I'm getting things done. And I add peppermint straight to my water bottle. So it actually makes me drink more water, and I just love it. This is I use this on the bottom of my shower along with rosemary every morning. That helps just wake you up. So peppermint is a super versatile oil. I'll pretty much, most of the time, if I'm diffusing anything, I'll have peppermint in with it as well. Just so you know, up the top where it says AITS, hopefully you can see that. They stand for, it can be used aromatically, internally, topically, and if you've got sensitive skin, or it's a not super hot oil, but if you have sensitive skin, just be aware you may need to dilute it. Now, lemon oil. Lemon comes from the peel of the lemon, so it's actually an alkaline form when it's in the oil form. So you can use it directly in your water without worrying about your teeth. So there's no acidity in the oil itself. But if you're going to use it in water, like I mentioned earlier, always use glass or metal, because lemon is so cleaning. It's going to start trying to clean the plastic that the bottle's in, that it's in, and you may end up drinking chemicals. So I'm not going to read through all the long list of claims here. These are all through from the TGA that we're actually able to state. But you can see there's so many things it's beneficial for. I love it for neutralizing odors. It cleanses the air. It helps support healthy digestion. You can add it in with your cleaning products because it makes everything smell lovely. Uplifting the mood, diffused with peppermint, is just beautiful. It's also great for getting sticky substances, if I can get the word out, off things. If you've got something sticky, just a couple of drops of lemon, rub it over with a tissue or a cloth, and it just takes it straight off. It's fantastic. But be aware that lemon oil is photosensitive. So if you go out in the sun and you put it on your skin because you love the smell of it, be really careful because you could burn by putting this on. And up the top here, it's a neutral oil. So you shouldn't have any reaction to that one at all. Now we get to lavender. People either love or hate lavender. It's one of those oils, but it is a very calming and soothing oil. Lavender supports restful sleep. It's fantastic for mozzie bites. You get a mozzie bite, put it on, and it will take the itch out of a mozzie bite. It calms stings, bites, and cuts. Great to put on your feet or your pillow before going to bed. Also a really good one to put in your moisturizer. Really good for your skin. This one does not need to be diluted when you're putting it on children. It's quite safe to use straight away. If you have sore ears, you can actually put lavender around the ear along with tea tree and basil, and it's really good for helping with sore ears, or if you've been in the swimming pool and your ear starts aching afterwards. I've used it on my daughter's puppy, her dog. She's not a puppy anymore because she gets really anxious in storms, and I rubbed it on my hands, let her smell it, patted her down the back, and she'll just lie down at my feet. So it does definitely work. Now, this is a great combination. When you get your oils, if you've got anyone with that starts sneezing when the wattles come into bloom, this is a great combination. Diffusing lemon, lavender, and peppermint absolutely is a game changer. You can put it next to your bed at night as well, and it will help open the airways, and you just be amazed how well your nose feels afterwards. You can also make it into a little roller bottle, and then you can put it around your ears, around your neck, and that will really, really help. Now we get on to frankincense. Frankincense was the oil that actually started my journey with doTERRA because of its help when support it gives the body for people going through things like cancers, like our Talisha did. It actually really made a big difference to her. Using it topically is great for anti-inflammatory. It's a natural immune support. It can get through the blood-brain barrier, so it can help support the reduction of inflammation, even in the brain. It can be used topically to help reduce appearance of skin imperfections. I found it really good after an operation. My fingers were all swollen to help reduce the pain in my fingers. So it's an amazing, it's just an amazing oil. You can literally use it for everything. If you don't love the smell of it, it could be one that you would add wild orange to, and it actually makes it smell, I think, a lot nicer. Not that I diffuse it very often because I'm generally using it on my skin in my body. It's absolutely an amazing, amazing oil. I would put it in pretty much every blend and everything I make for myself. So if you've ever got a question and you're not sure what to use, start with frankincense. Absolutely. Now, tea tree. Tea tree is your first aid oil. This is the oil, and it's very different to the ones you're going to see in the shopping centre. It is not poisonous. If you look at the ones in the shopping centre, it'll say poison written on it. Yeah, don't touch them. This will not sting if you put it directly on an open wound because it is pure. It helps calm stings, bites, cuts. It supports skin. It's great to add to your shampoo to help cleanse your scalp. It's renowned for its cleansing qualities and the ability to revitalize the appearance of skin. You can put it on your fingernails and toenails after showering to help cleanse nails and keep them healthier. And it's also another great one to add to your spray bottle for cleaning. So it's a really versatile oil, and one that you would mix in a lot with any of your immune sort of blends and things like that. Now, this was my first original moisturizer I made when I started with doTERRA, and because I like making my own things, one, but then two, once I make it, I know what's actually going on my skin. So I just use aloe vera gel, the clear aloe vera gel, not the green one. It has to be pure aloe vera gel. I then put in the oils, lavender, tea tree, and frankincense, and I top it with jojoba oil. It's fantastic for a skin moisturizer. As you go, you can add extra oils to it, but these three on their own will just do the job by themselves. It's also really good for a blend. If you, instead of putting it in like a pump bottle, you could put it in a little spray lid, and works fantastic for cuts and scrapes and grazes. Also brilliant. So this is hands down one of my favourite combinations for a moisturiser blend that I've come up with. Now, oregano. This one here, as you can see up the top, says D. That means you need to dilute it. It is a hot oil. This oil can often be overlooked. It's not personally my favourite smell, but the support it can provide for your body, especially at times when your body is under threat due to being run down, is fantastic. This is one that you would add to any immunity blend that you make for overall body support. It's really great to use during winter particularly, and if you want to use it in cooking, use a toothpick to get the amount of oil out and then use the toothpick through your cooking. Sometimes one drop can almost be too much, but definitely don't do two at all. It will be too much, even if you like the taste of oregano. So it's an amazing oil. It's very highly antiviral, antibacterial. So great one to use for any immune support things. This is a great little group of oils to use if you're stuffed up and you need help clearing your airways. Just getting a mug with some boiling water. We'll put the oils in, then add the boiling water, and just sit your head down over the mug and let the aromas come up and go through into your sinuses, and you'll probably get a bit of assistance that way. Now, On Guard. On Guard is the immune support oil for all of the family. It is a powerhouse blend designed to help support and strengthen immune systems. It's got oils like wild orange, cloves, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary, which helps create an environment that reduces the spread of seasonal threats, which is really valuable, especially during winter when the colds and flu are common. The antibacterial, antiviral properties of On Guard help purify the air in shared spaces, which creates a cleaner atmosphere where germs are less likely to linger, which then supports everybody. So it's great for supporting the respiratory health, like I mentioned, because of the oils in it, and diffusing it can often help children breathe easier and stay more comfortable. So it's a really great oil to have on hand all the time. We used it a lot when Talisha was unwell, just diffusing it, mainly to protect her from other people that may not know if they've got something going on, and it just helps clean the air. It's also got S here, which means it's got clove and cinnamon in it, which means they're hot oils, so you do need to dilute this one as well if you're wanting to put it directly on your skin. This is my immunity support roller blend. This is my go-to. I've actually got it made up in a bigger bottle that I add the drops in, as well as some MCT oil, because you can take MCT oil internally and just add a whole dropper of this into a veggie capsule. But you can make up a roller bottle, and I've got here 5 to 8 drops. 5 would be for children, 8 for adults in a 10 ml roller. And it's quite a strong blend. When you use it, I would put on your feet, down your spine, even around the back of your neck. But these combination of these 5 oils is just an absolute amazing group of oils for your immunity support. If you're under 12, I would not recommend having any oils internally, so only over 12. And if you've got a veggie cap, you could put 2 of each of these in. I normally leave out tea tree and add in clove and copaiba as well, if I'm putting it in a capsule and taking it internally. But as a roller blend, this is an absolutely brilliant roller blend. Okay, Easy Air. Easy Air is one of our oils you can't take internally because it has wintergreen in it. It's a brilliant oil for respiratory support. It's a natural replacement for your old Vicks Vapor Rub. You can diffuse for a restful sleep. It may also help people that snore. It's a good one to try. If you're feeling restricted, put a drop in your hands, rub your hands together and just cup them over your nose and breathe it in, and it will really help open up your airways. And it's a great one to dilute and rub on the chest and back. Super easy to make up a little blend for children with some coconut oil and put it on their chest and on their backs and on their soles of their feet, and you will be amazed how it can help open their little airways. Digescen. Digescen is our digestive blend. This is a great blend for digestive support, any tummy issues. Add a drop to some water and just drink it to help settle an upset stomach. Or put some on your hand and rub it over your stomach or abdomen. Make sure you always rub in a clockwise motion over the abdomen, because that's the way your intestines go. You don't want to go the opposite direction. If you add a drop in with some carrier oil, it will also make it go further and last on your skin longer. If you're going to be eating something that you know may upset you, having a drop of it with water before you eat might make a big difference. That's worth trying. It's also used to support our sinuses. So if we're blocked up, we found that it actually works. Putting it on helps open sinuses as well. And in our family, we use it for motion sickness or travel sickness. I've got 2 kids that get motion sick, and both of them have used it, and it makes a big difference. So this oil has been a lifesaver so many times. It's amazing. Okay, the final oil in the top 10 oils, hopefully I've got through them quickly, is Ice Blue. So it's Ice Blue or Deep Blue in the United States. This is your go-to for any muscle issues. It's your natural deep heat. It soothes head and neck tension. You can put it on before or after exercise. If you've got a sore muscle in your back, it's interesting, because if you put it all the way across your back, only the area where the pain is will probably get hot. The other area may not get even hot at all. It's really quite interesting. You can use it on your temples for head tension. Just be careful. It does have peppermint in it, so you don't want to go too close to your eyes, because because it's an aromatic oil, it will move into your eyes, which is no fun for anybody. But this is an absolutely brilliant oil to have on hand. We have an amazing Ice Blue stick and rub as well, but you can layer it. So if you've got really sore joints or anything like that, you can actually layer it put that on first and then put the Ice Blue rub or stick over the top of it. It's great. Now I'm going to just touch on 2 more oils because this month and next month, so October and November, if you get a kit, you will be able to get MetaPower for free, and possibly Balance as well. So MetaPower is our metabolic blend. It combines grapefruit and lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon, and it's a really powerful mix that supports healthy metabolism, helps curb cravings, and boost energy naturally. So it also smells beautiful. I had it diffusing today, and it's lovely in water or tea as well. So it's a really great blend for people if they're trying to support their wellness goals and needing that little bit of extra motivation. This oil is fantastic. And Balance. Balance is our grounding oil. It's like going outside, taking off your shoes and walking in the grass. It's that feeling of being connected and grounded. So it helps promote whole body relaxation, creates a sense of calmness, and because it's so grounding, it can help when dealing with anxiousness. Now, with Balance, my recommendation is to have a bottle next to your bed and put it on your feet each morning just before you get out of bed, and you might be surprised just how much it actually helps through the day. So it's a combination of tree oils and roots, and I'll just read. This is from it's from one of my books, and it says trees live in the present moment and they're not in a hurry. They're stable. Balances soft energy is excellent for calming overactive children who have difficulty settling down. It's also a wonderful remedy for those who need to connect with their roots. But it's just a fantastic grounding blend. So doTERRA are a lot more than just essential oils. We've got some amazing products that use our beautiful oils in them, like our Ice Blue Rub and Ice Blue Stick that I mentioned earlier. On top of that, we have cleaning products, including dishwashing liquid, dishwashing powder, laundry products, skincare products, and the list goes on. But I wanted to touch on two products at the moment because I use these two every single day. Our new MetaPower Recharge. This is only new in Australia. I've had it in my water every day since we got it. I love the wild strawberry flavour, whereas my husband likes the lemon lime flavour. So these little sachets contain 6 electrolytes, over 74 minerals, 3 different types of magnesium, potassium, and it's free from GMOs, dairy-free, preservative-free, and artificial ingredients-free. It's great because it doesn't make you thirsty when, like a lot of other products on the market do when you drink them. So it's a clean electrolyte drink that has been taken to the next level. So since getting this, I have been having it each day. I absolutely love it. And at least I know my body is getting the extra electrolytes and minerals. My husband rides motorbikes, and he's found he's not cramping as much after using this frequently. So he uses it every day. He still has electrolytes while he's riding, but he used to still cramp up a lot. The other product I absolutely love is our Terrazyme digestive enzymes. I take these, 2 of them every morning. I know the packet says, I think, take with meals or whatever. These are digestive enzymes that help our body break down our carbs, proteins, lactoses, and fats, things that may not be broken down properly. There is a really good YouTube video. If you're interested, let me know. I'll send it through to you, where somebody's had 2 bowls of porridge that are rock hard. They've opened up a Terrazyme capsule, sprinkled it over one of them, and you literally see it turn into like watery mush. So it just shows how it eats away and helps our body digest things that may be sitting there and not digest it. So these two are both must-have products in my opinion. So as you can see, doTERRA is more than just essential oils. And for those of you who don't have these amazing oils in your home, I'm sure you'd like to find out how you can get a hold of them. So there's a couple of ways. You can buy them retail, which really there's no point because it's just too expensive. you can buy them wholesale price, so you can choose a few different oils that you like, and generally if you can get them over 100 points worth, or each oil has a product point value, your membership will be included, so that's great. Or you can pay $35 and get a membership, a bit like a Costco membership, or you can pay a kit. And what they've done with kits is they have grouped these oils together that work so well together that people use, and given them at a bigger discount again. So it definitely makes sense to do it that way. You also get your own wholesale account, so you can go back in and order at 25% off retail prices all the time. You have the option to be part of our loyalty rewards program, which gives a free product each month if you order a certain amount, but there is no obligation. So you have that chance to do it. If you also want to share the oils yourself, you also have that ability. I won't go into how the wholesale loyalty rewards program works, because if you get a kit, I will give you all that information then, just to say it is a fantastic product. This is my favorite kit. It's the kit I started with. This has the 10 oils in it that we've gone through tonight, plus the petal diffuser. These oils are all in a 15ml size, apart from Ice Blue, which is always in a 5ml size. And the cost for this whole kit delivered to your door is $399. But this month you'll, I feel like it's like, but wait, there's more. In October and November, if you buy this kit, you will also get Metapower and Balance added, which is an extra saving of $112, those two oils. So it's a really great way to start, and it's, in my opinion, the best value for money kit out there. You also have the option of Family Essentials kit. So this is the same as the Home Essentials kit, but all of the oils in this kit are only 5ml size, which is great if you're wanting just to dip your toe in the water and see what you think. To my way of thinking, you're not getting it's not 3 times cheaper than the previous one. So I think if you can afford the Home Essentials pack, it is better value. But this is also a great option just to get you going, and it also gives you your wholesale account, so you have the option to buy other oils as you go along. And in October and November, you'll receive the Metapower for free. Okay, so that's $65 worth. Or if you just want to go the biggest kit around and save yourself about $522 on, if you bought these oils individually, you can start with the Household Care Pack, and this month and next month, it comes with Metapower, Balance, and Citrus Bliss. So you have options, or you can just choose oils that you want yourself. I've made up a couple of QR codes that if these kits are the ones you're after, it will take you directly to these kits, or the Family Essentials or the Big Household Starter Pack. But don't stress, I will send you an email out with the information and links for these kits as well, so you don't have to scan the code. So as you can see, there are lots of options, and the important thing is finding out what's the best fit for you and your family. The last thing I want for you to do is buy a kit and have the oils sitting on the shelf. So next thing to look out for is an email from me that will have a replay of this class in it, along with some links so you can purchase your own kit. So, and if you've got any questions, please just let me know or reply to the email I send. Then the next step will be you can order your starter pack. You will get then immediate access to our customer community and our educational information, including my ebooks. And like I said, you don't need to worry about remembering everything, because you have access to me and I am here to help you. And then just start making simple swaps in your house. Just use a couple of things and start with that. And you'll be amazed how good it feels to start changing things and making everything feel clean and fresh. So that's it for tonight. hopefully you found that interesting and you learnt something. If you don't have my details, there they are at the bottom of the screen. Just grab them. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as well. So keep an eye out for me. And thank you so much for coming along today.